Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, Alpha Great Investor. This is Dolph. Today in this video, I want to talk about a few stocks. Today is the Sunday night. I know you guys been waiting for my video. So and one of the stock is kind of time sensitive, so I just wanted to get this video out before the market opens. But let's don't waste our time. Let's get right into it. So first, the stock I'm going to be talking about is the ticker symbol CLII. Yes, it is the SPAC, the EV SPAC, the play. But they, as you know, they just had the huge, the news came out on Friday last week. So price, the stock price went up like 64%, almost 65%, I would say. And even after hours, the stock price went up even more, like more than 2%. This is kind of like the the SPAC play, same thing as like we invested in recently. I invested in recently the CCIV, so which went up like almost like the 50%. So a lot of the people were asking me what to do with that stock at this point. Well, now I think it has the great potential to go up, like in the near future. So, but I can definitely see maybe next week or sometime like two or three within the 2-3 days, the stock might dip a little bit. So if you're kind of worried about the CCIV stock going down, like I told you in all your video, it is okay to take some the profit off of it, because it went up like more than 50% so far. So I mean that's not a bad idea. The Palantir also went up like more than 25% on Friday last week, because that was like the one the day before I called, a day after I called, called it up. So I don't know. Somebody asked me like if I have a crystal ball, but I don't have a crystal ball. It was just purely luck because I mean I do have a position on the Palantir, and I do think it is a great company. But it was like I said, it was kind of like going sideways. So I thought it was like reading the news pretty much every day. Watching the chart every day, kind of like have a little bit of a feel to it. But like somebody who has have a position on a particular stock for a long time, that you probably have the same kind of feeling. But anyway, let's talk about the CLII. So besides all the other the big name the charging company like the ChargePoint or the Blink, it is a smaller charging the station company, and I still think the ChargePoint and the Blink is the better way to go in the long run. Why? Because like they just announced they're gonna have like more than 800 the charging station and all that, but still like more than 60% of all this charge the station the ChargePoint and the Blink has it. So the later on like the faster charging, yes, the EvGo has a faster charging, but all this the ChargePoint and the Blink they will also have the faster charging later, and they do have already have the position and the station and already ready. So later on I think they'll all they got to do is like the switch like some of their the charging machine. That's what what I think so I think in the long run still, like I don't know how long it will take, but the EvGo it is a smaller the play than like the ChargePoint and the Blink. But I really do want to start the position on Monday. If the price goes up, really shoot up high on Monday, like as soon as the market open, I'll probably wait a little bit and during like maybe in the middle of the day, like around 12 or noon. Normally the even price that the stock goes up, like the shoot up like right after the market opens, it normally tend to to die down a little bit. So I might wait, but I don't really care about the like the days the stock price. I do want to the stock position on this one for sure. Either like for sure like on Monday I'll probably see. But yeah, of course I don't want to like the buy like very at the top, but like normally what I would like to do is the later afternoon before the market closed, I kind of see like how the price went up or down. And I'll try to go with when the price is low. But I surely do want to start the position. And like a couple of weeks ago, there was the news. At the beginning of the January, I'm sure everybody heard about, like the California's plans with the EV and all, like the California governor, Gavin Newsom, he proposed the elements from the 2021-2022 state budget that includes 4.5 billion stimulus that will go and it'll be passed, which will the boost electric vehicles and hydrogen vehicle sales as 1.5 billion. So like it is definitely the next, the future, the play. The EV is definitely our future. So I want to dip my toes in, this sector, definitely. And same thing as, like with, CCIV. I mean, but, please be careful, like with the CCIV, because it is not confirmed yet. The merger, it is not confirmed yet. So, and normally, the price go up, pre-anticipatory, the run up, until the news. So if you're kind of like the person like trying to buy the rumor and to sell the news, you can definitely do that. But I do like it as a long run. So, I'll probably take some profit off, the rapid, if the price goes up, even like maybe 50 or 6% more higher than what it sits at right now. I'll probably definitely make another video, before that. So check back with me later. But because of that, the California, the news and all that, I still think, like this is the good the stocks to start the position at this point. So I wanted to talk about a little bit about the EvGo, the cost. What I wanted to see like what they charge for the customers to charge their cars. So it is $7.99 monthly membership, includes the first 25 to 35 minutes of their charging activities. They charge like every month depending on their the charger locations and on. But members are guaranteed per minute rates, which are at least 10% lower than our their standard the pay as you go rate. So I like that. And the EvGo customers, they can charge their the car through, with the very easily with their apps. And EvGo continues to deliver their commitments to provide the EV drivers with the best-in-class customer service, the reliability, and the convenience on the nation's largest EV fast charging network. So that's what I like about this EvGo company. And I was wondering if the Tesla, the users can actually use the EvGo as well. And I got the answer for you. So EvGo welcomes the Tesla driver to fast charge at any one of their the 800 plus EvGo station using their own the Tesla the adapter as well. And the Tesla adapter installs at all the EvGo stations or the Tesla connector available at the California the EvGo station. So that's the good news. So I do like this, this spec play. So on Monday, I'll definitely start my position. I'll try to, my best to find, what is the, the great starting position. But I wouldn't care about that really too much on that. And also, I wanted to talk briefly about the crowd-based cybersecurity play. I think it'll do especially well in Biden administration. So of course the stock will go up and down as but what they were saying is the market estimates 6 times growth in next 3 to 4 years. So especially out of those the company like the Okta, the ticker symbol OKTA, And the Palo Alto, the ticker symbol PANW, and the CrowdStrike, the ticker symbol CRWD. I don't have any position on those three, but I'm thinking about, the starting my position near future, very near future. And out of those three, I like the CrowdStrike the most. So most likely that's the one that I would like to go with. And again, the CrowdStrike, that's the ticker symbol CRWD. And it is at right now it's 223. And the market, the market cap is 45 billion. And versus like Palo Alto, the market cap is 35, almost close to each other. But Okta, that's the market cap was 24 billion. But as you know, like the CrowdStrike is the youngest one out of those three. But the reason I like it is it's got the great momentum. It's got the better momentum than Okta or the Palo Alto. But I like the where it sits at right now. It dipped a little bit, yeah. So I think it is a great the time to start the position. So those are the three like I really like. So I'll definitely make another video before I actually start my position. But that's three kind of the crowd based in the cybersecurity, the stocks that I'm keeping my eyes on. And the CrowdStrike, I think it is poised to use more like kind of crowd basis, the service, and more companies they're changing their the old systems and like they're renewing to the new system. So and definitely this the COVID lockdown and all that, more and more companies they're going with the crowd basis. And they're using more like the cyber security, on their, the companies. So I do believe, the huge growth on those the sectors. So that's something that I would like to invest in. And lastly, in this video, I would like to talk about the Snowflake. I really like the where it sits right now. So let's take a look at the chart. So this is the chart of the Snowflake, ticker symbol SNOW. I really like where it sits right now. It is like right now it is 285. But a couple of the great news it came out from Goldman Sachs. Their price target is 670. So I definitely want to take a look and see like how this the stock will react on Monday. And as you know, the stock, the Snowflake share had a remarkable debut this year, around September. Kind of as you remember, the shares that came public the last September. They were talking about like opening at $120 share price, but actually it did open around 245 price range right over here, and then the 6 weeks ago it hit. $429, that was the peak, yeah. So I think that was December 8th, right over here. But then the Snowflake, the stock has got kind of lost its value, like almost like the one third of its value. So it is. I think it is mainly because of the pressure combination of a partial lockup expiration. The people can sell, the share, especially we're talking about the investor. They were, the invested in the stock, before the IPO. So so I think that's what it caused a little, the price, the going down over here. But what I see is that it's got the really, the great, the support line around the 268, I would say. So this is kind of the small, the risk. If you kind of put the, the stop loss around that, the price range 270, 269, somewhere around there. It is a small risk, but the huge gain, upside. That's what I see. You might, try to hit another, the top, in the near future. So this is something that I wanna say maybe like the 2-3 month kind of play. But I'm not trying to to hold this one for a long time, because this is kind of like for me like kind of 2-3 months kind of play. But I really like the where it sits right now, and as you know, the stock trades at about they say like 79 times next 12 months estimated sale, which makes the most expensive name in the market today, they say. So my initial the price target for the Snow is little above 400 at this point. So I'm gonna try to hold it 2-3 months, maybe like the 6 months if it goes. But what is important to me, this the price goes up above $300 in near future. That's very important to me. Then I will hold it a little bit longer, so and see how it's got the the momentum. And if as long as if the stock doesn't go down below the $300, I'll be definitely keeping it, and let the the price ride above what, like 400 or 500, who knows. But the Goldmans, they announced their stock price target is a 670, which I really like that. And I do believe the company is very disruptive, and the technology is sustainable, and the differentiation is real. But I do recommend, if you're not quite sure about this one, it wouldn't hurt just to kind of sit on the sideline and see how the stock reacts, like maybe a week or so, just to be careful. But I really like the where it sits at right now. So I personally, I would like to just start my position very soon, like tomorrow maybe. That's what I'm gonna do. And if I do start my position tomorrow, I'll definitely make another video, let you guys all you guys know that I just start my position on that one. But by the way, if you like this video, please make sure click the thumbs up, and that helps out the YouTube algorithm a lot, and it helps me out to grow this channel. So if you guys like it, enjoy, please make sure to subscribe as well. And that is for today's the video. So good luck everyone tomorrow, and I'll see you in the near future. Bye.